Hey everybody, welcome to or back to my channel, My Kind of Stuff, and today I want to talk about all of my spooky season plans that I have for the next couple months. So in honor of spooky season, I have on it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus shirt. And yeah, I absolutely love spooky season. My birthday is October 10th, so it's just always been like such a fun time in my life because I've always had like Halloween themed birthday parties when I was growing up, and I just absolutely love horror movies. They are my favorite. I love reading horror books. I love playing spooky games. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the things that I have planned for the next few months that I am really excited about. I'll start off with Drills and Chills, which is a diamond painting event that I will be participating in. That goes all through September and October. There's going to be like tons of giveaways and prizes. I am doing this cute little like it looks like sheet ghosts, like trick or treating or something. Diamond painting that's going to be super cute. I also have some like 80s and 90s villains diamond paintings that I really want to do. Myself and Jenny from the Haphazard Book Nook, we have a book club, and we like to do movie nights over in our Discord. If you want to join, the link is down below. We have been working through the Scream franchise, and we also want to watch the Halloween franchise in October because that is my favorite. So we got these diamond paintings to kind of like go along with the movies as we watch them, so we can work on them. So that's going to be a ton of fun. So super excited to continue those and kind of have like matching diamond paintings with Jenny. I think it'll be really cool. So again, we're watching all of the Scream franchise. We've already watched movies 1 and 2, but we still have to watch all of the rest. In September is Jenny's birthday, so we will also be watching Five Nights at Freddy's because that is her favorite horror movie. And then, like I said, in October, we will be working through the Halloween franchise because I have been a humongous Michael Myers fan since I was very little. Slashers are like my favorite horror genre. So I can't wait to watch all of those because I don't think Jenny's seen them all yet. And we both haven't seen like the end of the Scream franchise. So we're really excited for that too. And I've never seen Five Nights at Freddy's. So lots of firsts happening with these movie selections. And then continuing on with things I will be participating in with Jenny, our book club is also reading The Butcher Game in October, which is book 2 in the Dr. Wren series. So I plan on rereading book 1, The Butcher and the Wren, and then book 2's not out yet. It's called The Butcher Game, but we will be reading that one. These are about like a medical examiner seeking justice against a serial killer. In book 1, we mostly follow the medical examiner's point of view, and I think in book 2, we're following the serial killer's point of view, which I think will be really fun. I've already read the first book and really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to dive into this again. If you like true crime podcasts and like the author is actually a medical examiner, I think, in real life. So the details in here are so great. Yeah, I'm really excited to reread this and then read book 2 in October. Another book that I've been wanting to check out forever is Mina and the Undead, and that is like a YA vampire mystery. I don't know a ton about it other than that, but honestly, that's really all I need to know. I love YA horror. I think it's so fun and silly and campy and lighthearted and just like a feel good time. So, yeah, I know that that is not like a new book by any means, but it is one that I've been meaning to check out forever, and I really want to prioritize it in the next couple months. Another book that I really want to get into is Finders Keepers by Stephen King. This is book 2 in the Bill Hodges trilogy. I read book 1 probably about 5 months ago now. Absolutely loved it. We follow the same detective through all of these books, but a different the first book was like a serial killer, and this one is like a reader's obsession gone dangerous, and like he unalives an author and like steals his manuscript and hides it, and then gets taken away to prison for a different crime. And this kid comes upon the notebooks that this novel is written in. And after this guy gets out of prison, he comes after the kid and his family, and we followed the detective trying to save them. Another book I really want to get to is Briar Dark. This one is my Twisted Retreat version. It is absolutely gorgeous. I wish they would have done a little bit better on the sprayed edges because they're a little dark. You can't really tell what's going on them. But then it has special end papers. And then this really cool foiled cover and spine and the back cover as well. And the dust jacket is also reversible, and that image is gorgeous. But I wish it had like the title of the book on it somewhere. I don't think I'm going to turn it around just simply because of that. But absolutely excited to get to this one. This is like a survival horror meets cosmic horror. People go into the woods, but then they come across this dead body. Then all of a sudden the dead body like goes missing. Like they found it hanging in the trees and then it just vanishes. And then all of a sudden the woods like keep changing and their maps don't align. And yeah, it's really like an interesting concept, and I can't wait to try it out. Another book that I've been meaning to get to for forever, and I think spooky season is a great time, is The Woodkin. I haven't heard the best things about it, but it's pretty short. And again, I have this beautiful Twisted Retreat version. Again, it has the end papers and then the foiled cover. And it's so gorgeous. And this is another like small town survival horror. This guy is in a rough patch with his wife. He leaves to go on like this hiking trip, and he ends up in this small town where there's all these weird ominous signs about like hikers going missing and whatever. And he ends up getting lost and stranded in the woods, like on the side of this cliff. And he comes across these people called the Woodkin. And there's a lot of weird things happening with them, and he's forced to kind of go to them for help. So I'm interested in seeing how all of that goes down. The last book that I've really been meaning to get to for like a year now, if not more, is Clowns vs. Spiders. This sounds like such a fun, silly, good time. It is about this group of clowns, and they're nice clowns. They're like kids' party clowns, but they get fired from the circus because people don't like clowns. They think they're scary. And they have a hard time finding work, so they are forced to go work at this haunted like house attraction, and they absolutely hate it because it's not what they want to do. They want to be nice clowns, and while they're there working, these giant spiders start emerging from the caves and trying to unalive everyone, and the clowns have to help fight off these spiders. And this sounds like such a fun, campy, goofy time, and I can't wait to read it. Another event that I will be participating in, and I will have more information to come on this, is Create-a-thon that is going to be running October 1st through the 29th, I believe. This is hosted by Dave, and I will make sure I link his channel down below. But we're basically just doing spooky crafts all month long. So I have a couple different like ideas, things that I want to do. I saw these cute little tea light ghosts made out of clay that I think are really cute, and I might want a couple like for my shelves. I probably won't use actual tea lights, but like the fake, like battery powered ones so that I don't set my books on fire. But I think those would be really cute decorations. I also saw this like Beetlejuice sandworm plant. It's kind of like just a sandworm tail coming out of a terracotta pot with like some moss on top. And I think this would be another fun shelf decoration for spooky season. So I'm really excited. I definitely want to make that one. And there's a couple other things that like I was thinking about doing, kind of had my eyes on. I bought the little pumpkins that are on the shelf behind me. Those are just from Michael's. They're just plain white craft pumpkins, and I plan on painting them in some manner, but I haven't decided quite what I want to do with them yet. I have 3 that I can decorate. There's also some cute little wood crafts that I've been thinking about doing. I found a few different ideas, but I haven't narrowed down exactly what I want to make yet. And then I saw this cool little like canvas craft where you take like plaster in the back of a spoon and go across the whole canvas with it, and then like draw on little ghosty faces on all of the little splotches of plaster. And I think it is so cute, and I really want to make like a smaller one that can fit on my bookshelf for spooky season. So that's something else that I'll probably be making as well. So I've just been tossing around a bunch of different ideas in my head. I think the only thing I know for sure is that I will be painting the pumpkins in some way, and also the sandworm plant I absolutely want to make. All right, so on to some other things. I love spooky season baking. My grandma every year for my birthday would make me pumpkin bars, which are like kind of like pumpkin spice cake almost with like a cream cheese frosting. They're so good. They are my absolute favorite. I want them every year instead of like a birthday cake. I want pumpkin bars. So I'll definitely be making those. Unfortunately, my grandma's no longer with us, but I have her recipe, so I can make them for myself, and I will definitely be doing that this year. As well as Betty Crocker also does like, those like packaged cookie mixes. Like they're nothing fancy, right? But there's normally this caramel apple cookie one every year that is so delicious. I absolutely love it. And if I can get my hands on some of those, I will be making those for spooky season as well. There are a couple activities that I want to try to do in the next couple months as well. Here in Arizona, we have a haunted cornfield, like corn maze, called AZ Field of Screams. I've never done it before, but I've had my eye on it the last couple years, and I really want to try and go this year. It sounds like a lot of fun. And I also like absolutely love going on ghost tours, but I've never done one here in Phoenix. And I actually found one called the Phoenix Ultimate Dead of Night Ghost Tour. And it visits 4 different haunted locations, I believe. And then, like, towards the end of the night, I think there's the option to add on an extra couple locations. So that's definitely something I'm going to be looking into maybe around my birthday. My husband's not a big, like, ghost paranormal kind of fan, but I think I could probably convince him to go for my birthday. And then probably do some sort of like horror themed escape room. We have a group of friends that we regularly do escape rooms with. They're a ton of fun. And here around Phoenix, there are tons of options for escape rooms, and there's quite a few different like horror themed ones. There's like haunted cabin ones, there's paranormal ones, there's witchy ones. So we have a lot of different options to pick from. So generally, we try to decide like as a group what we want to do. But yeah, I think that would be fun for spooky season as well. There's also a couple games that I've had my eye on. The first one is called Home Safety Hotline. It is only on PC. You can download it on Steam, but it is like this 90s themed telephone operator simulator where you take calls and help people figure out what's in their home. So it can be anything from like everyday pests to cryptids. and there's like this huge catalog of different things it can be. I was thinking about maybe live streaming this one as well, because I think it would be a lot of fun to like play as a group and have you guys help me out and try and figure out what is in these people's homes. My husband and I are also big board game fans, and we actually just ordered a new board game this week called A Touch of Evil. And that should be shipping to us any day now. So I'm really excited to play this one for spooky season. It's like 19th century, like paranormal, witchcrafty kind of vibes. And you work together as a team, um, and you play as like these monster hunting heroes and you track down these supernatural villains to their lair to defeat them. I think some of the villains are like a vampire, a scarecrow, the horseman, and a werewolf. And that sounds like a lot of fun. And we do board games pretty often with a group of friends here, but generally around Halloween, we have a special board game night where we all wear like character onesies. Last year, I had this cute little sloth onesie, and my husband had a Chester the cheetah, like the Cheetos cheetah onesie, and that was a lot of fun. We always have a blast doing that and hanging out and just enjoying spooky season, playing a board game, and we also generally watch a movie. Last year, I think we all decided on the Blair Witch Project. I'm not sure what we're gonna watch this year, but yeah, it was just a lot of fun. All right, guys, that is it for my spooky season plans. Let me know down in the comments below if there are any fun things that you have planned in the next couple months to celebrate spooky season. And make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out and you don't want to miss out on any future content. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.